to the Stock Pick Profits Daily Market Update. It is 9/7/2018, September 7th, 2018. Before we get started, while people are signing on, let's go over the legalities. Always read the disclaimer. It's posted right there in the description. Past performance is no indicator of future performance. We are not registered investment advisors, and nothing in this show is an offer to buy or sell any security or option or anything. We do sell a membership subscription. Anything in this show should be taken for entertainment purposes only. So we give everybody a couple minutes to sign on here while we leave the numbers up there for everybody to check out. What's up, Roland? Welcome, brother. Happy Aloha Friday. It's a beautiful day here in Honolulu. Just amazing day. Actually, Jeff, I got news for you. I'll let you know during the show. It'll be a surprise. Friday surprise. It's easy for me to talk while I'm behind this veiled curtain, right? All right. I'll jump on. But yeah, guys, while we wait for a couple of people to sign on, yeah. Actually, no, Jeff, it wasn't really an ouch day. There was really a bright spot to it, and we're going to talk about that. Welcome, Norris. So, today, before we get started, gang, while we're still waiting for, a couple people to sign on and stuff, we're going to do things a little different today. It's Friday. Friday, you know what? We always tell our members, Friday, when the market closes, shut it down. Shut down the Twitter, shut down the stock charts, shut it all down. Go enjoy your life. We'll be back Monday morning. Nothing's going to happen in that market till Monday. So, Friday, we want to have a little lightheartedness in the show. We want to have a little fun, right? I mean, we work our asses off from Monday through Friday as the bell rings. Let's have a little fun. So we're going to have a couple of our members on today. We asked them earlier if they'd come on, but I don't have backup in case they don't show up. So you guys be ready, Roland, Norris, Jeff. I might be sending you links. But anyways, so look, let's go ahead and get the stock part done out of this. So it was a pretty funky day today, right? Overnight, futures went blood red. At the open, they were pretty deep and ugly. And then the NASDAQ and the Dow actually went green today, right? I think the S&P popped over green a little bit too, but not much. And then we had that in the afternoon, we had a little bit of news come in. Trump has got another, 270? I think it's 270 million more in tariffs for China. Also, too, he's dragging Japan into the picture. And we're still not sure about Canada, where they sit. We didn't hear anything really today other than Trump saying that the negotiation is going fairly well. But what pushed the market down there in that last, especially half hour, was people started realizing that these new tariffs, if they are dropped on China, they're going to hit Apple. So we'll talk about that too. So yeah, you can see that the markets ended up closing red, but it wasn't as ugly as it seemed. We did one play today, and Jeff will be happy to hear this. We went long on X. We talked about it the last few days. We wanted to see it kind of catch a little bit of a bottom. We felt like it really defended $29 real well today. We found some really ripe options out to October. We'll let you guys know the strike and stuff maybe on Monday when we confirm that all of our members are in the trade. So we'll have to make sure that. But we are now long X. So now, as far as steel, we think this is the time to make that play. We were waiting for a couple of things, and we've kind of kept these cards close to the vest. Our members pay good money for this information, so they get the good stuff. But we wanted to see Japan brought to the table. If you think about it, this is the first we've heard about any trade with Japan, right? Of course, they're one of our closest allies. So we don't want to probably, there's a certain amount, the administration doesn't want to upset them or anything, but there's a little bit of uneven on that trade scenario. So Trump brought that to the thing. But what we wanted to see was one more big hammer for China. We need one good boost to get China motivated to this trade. These $270 million are just what the doctor ordered. Why? Because they do touch Apple. And so now you're getting into some very, very strong money and strong influence. So maybe people become a little bit more apt to play ball with the Trump administration. And so, we kind of watched X. We always watch X. We own a position at $19 a shares. But we did open some options up today. We went long. We still have the AKS options too. But we think steel's been through a big battle the last few months. It really has. After getting rocketed out of the gates when this whole trade and economic stuff started happening, steel kind of took the back burner. And there's just a lot of contradicting information out there on steel. We were just watching CNBC for about 10 minutes before we came on screen, me and the trade team. And it's amazing. It's amazing. And you listen to these people, and they're supposed to be these educated, calm, smart people, and they are just unhinged right now. My God, you would think this man murdered Christ in the middle of the White House lawn. I'm sure if the Democrats can write an op-ed on that, they will. There's your shot. A couple things, let's just keep the market talk real lighthearted. I wanted to get that out of the way for you, Jeff. We're long on steel now. What's up, Savar? Welcome. But there's some things still looming on the horizon. There's a potential for the government shutdown. Trump made it very clear today that he wants that border funding, or he is going to shut down that government. That's a little pushed back. So we were confident opening this trade right now. We think there's going to be some quick resolution to this trade, and we think there's a good chance we start seeing some of it next week. Whether it's true or not, we'll see how it plays out. But that's the way we're set up right now. So we're still long a couple financials, AINV, Huntington Bank shares, which is HBAN. We're still long on AKS, which is a small steel company. We just opened up a long position right around that $29 level on some options when that stock was fighting around that $29 level. We opened up some calls this morning. So we're fairly long in steel, and we're still short AT&T. We think interest rates will beat that up over the coming weeks. Other than that, it was just really a nice Friday. The market was exciting. It wasn't real defined in the sense that we didn't get a move one way or the other that's really, really telegraphing anything. A lot of the support levels held, and it was just a bouncy day. Everything today moved basically on what came out of the news cycle. Of course, the Kavanaugh hearings are still going on, but we had no more grandstanding, and we had no more Spartacus events and all bullshit that comes with it. I guess we just had a normal hearing today. Oh, boo. But I think at this point everybody's ready for the weekend. So let's put the trading aside and let's excuse me. I'm trying to excuse me, gang. I'm trying to give my note to a guest, and let me just pop this up here. One second, gang. I just need to pull up a screen here so we can get this started. Yeah. There you go. Okay, Jesse, there's your link. You can click that anytime, and it'll put you in the waiting room, and you'll be welcomed on the show. Like I said, today we're going to have a couple members. We asked a couple members if they wanted to be on the show and maybe talk about their experience, talk about whatever you want. Now, you guys are welcome to talk about anything you want when you come on the show. So let's see. How was the New Balance? The New Balance trade, while I'm waiting for guests to plug on here. The New Balance trade, we didn't really get into it. We were so involved in watching that X trade and stuff, Jeff, that we just never even looked at New Balance. Didn't even look at Nike today. I know it was up early in the day. It was probably had a good day today. It was due for a good day. But we didn't really get into the New Balance. It's on the watch list though, and we'll keep on it for next week. So we'll see how that goes. Jesse, so we just sent you the link there, Mr. Jesse. You go ahead and click that when you're ready. I don't have much more. That's why even nobody shows up. The show's canceled. This is kind of a bumpy start. It's okay, though. It's okay. So let's see here. I'm going to send somebody else a link. So look, I guess nobody wants to come on the show. So this is what I was afraid of. Okay. Let me send this links one more time. And if we don't get anybody, we're calling it a day. And we'll send that one more time. Okay, here's your link. You can click that and it'll bring you right on the show. Sorry, gang, we're a little. Oh, Jesse says, okay, we're about to pick up the pace. Thank God, man. I was dying there, man. I was just crashing and burning, man. I'm no radio guy. But anyways, let's okay, so I sent you your link. You go ahead and you go ahead and click that link and you'll go in the lobby. Jesse, I got you right now. I'm going to pull you onto the broadcast right now. If it's cool with you, Jesse, give me the thumbs up. Bam. Okay. I got to put on headphones because I don't have a speaker on this computer.
All right. Hey, Patrick, team. I don't know if they can hear me. Can they hear me? I'll wait for you to pull on some headphones. Technical difficulties, right?
Okay.
All right.
Go
now
ahead,
can you
Jesse.
hear me? Can you hear me?
So yeah, I can't hear you. So you can go ahead and you can, if you want to talk about how your experience has been on the with the service and things.
Oh yeah, it's been. I have a few minutes to my client right now.
Put you on there. So go ahead, Jesse.
So it's been.
You're welcome to. Like I said, I don't have speakers on this, so you're actually talking to everybody. So go ahead. You can give me the thumbs up when you're through speaking, and
okay.
The floor is yours, Jesse. Let them know how great
right,
the
so
service is.
I'll take a few minutes and a couple minutes, and I've been a part of this since last October, I believe. I was introduced to it. My good friend Samuel, he opened this up. And I've been a part of it and learning because I had no knowledge about the stock market beforehand, options trading, or anything beforehand. So I've been in this for a little bit. And if you guys have any questions, how was the New Balance workout? For me, let me know. Like I said, this is an impromptu type thing. So I'm actually at work right now taking some time out to go through this stuff. And I appreciate Patrick asking me to talk a little bit. So yesterday we closed out on a couple of things. The last few days we closed out on a few things, and I was able to go home and see the actual gains that I gained, 255%, which is really amazing. Unfortunately, I want to tell you, Patrick, though, I don't know if you can hear me now or not.
I can.
I only got one of those options. So
I was really?
for the prices to go down, and they never went down. So that's I'm okay with that. That's kind of how I play the market. I get in, and when they're really short like that, I usually get in a lot. However, I was doing I'll wait until it goes down, and it never went down. That's the crazy thing. It jumped. It skyrocketed.
You know how the team tries to pick for you guys. We always try to give you enough leadway. We have different clients in different time zones and stuff. So we always try to put the orders in early. And then that way the whole market day for all of you to kind of do your thing. But the hope's always that whatever that original call is, you guys get in cheaper. That's always the hope. And we did have a couple, I think twice we had it happen with the Qs, right? Where they started running away right away. And that's fine, Jesse. There's plenty of trades down the line. So you know.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
okay with that. I mean, 255% gains. I'm still fine with that. Perfectly fine.
Yeah, and this is a crazy tradable market right now. So it's going to be a fun, probably about 3-4 weeks coming up
Yeah.
here.
I know
Very fun.
she gained a little bit more than I did, which great for her.
Oh, she did
So
fantastic. She did
being a part of the
fantastic.
team and actually being a part in learning and investing. So I'm reaching out and looking more into the stock markets. I go through Charles Schwab, and I actually go into their portfolios and look at what their ratings are, and then I Google, and then I listen to what you guys say.
Nice.
That's my main thing is whatever you guys say, I kind of go with, and then I go
Nice.
outside and look at other avenues because the whole political arena is where it stems the world, the global view.
You
Kind
bet.
of dictates the stock market. So learning that part in itself is amazing. So
well, and it's an amazing amount of information to keep track of. So it's nice, even for the trade team. We like having you guys around. Everybody's getting to the point now where you guys are really good at what you're doing. We got a good flow with the service. The service we're about a year and a couple months old. And it's really seemed to come into its own. And it's the members that did that. It's you guys, the members, that really made the service so special.
And I was gonna post today like the new trade that we put in, like what it went down to, because I did the same thing. 255%, not 251, 255%.
Nice.
Yeah. So I was gonna post when we bought in that new one, like what it dropped down to.
Right.
The same thing this time. It's a longer play, so.
Well, and that's what we a lot of times you hear us talk about that too. There's no shame in if you're gonna pick up a 5% position, no shame in buying 2%, letting it see where the price goes, add another 3%, right? Even if you do it that way, even if you get in at the first 2%, what happens is even if it starts to run on you, you can grab that other part real quick and you'll probably average under the original price anyway. So yeah. I mean, and that's all growing as traders and stuff. We try not to hit you guys with too much trading information. So you can kind of grow into what you're learning, but you guys are doing fantastic. I mean, 255% in 7 days. Hale, who's never traded, she didn't even realize she had a almost 300% gain, right?
I did a quick math for her too, and I was like, "Whoa, that's really good."
Yeah.
Well,
and even us, we always try to do the model portfolio because you guys know a lot of the people that follow from the outside don't know we have the model portfolio where we actually make the buys and sells according to what we say. So we have a true tracker because that's what we always hear from trolls and stuff, right? Well, if I don't see a timestamp, it didn't really happen, right? Everything's we're making things up, right? We talk about 3 losses in a row and we're making it up, but we got I think it was 180% in the model portfolio, something like that, 230%. But we actually had a couple portfolios where that trailing stop triggered at about 300%. So it was a great trade. It's a great trade, and we're back in the queue. So
keeping up with the news and your opinions, your guys' opinions, like the team, it's really nice to see everyone's thoughts and
ideas. Thank you.
Where we're actually going in the future. So
nice. You bet. And we love engaging with you guys. You guys are so much fun. I mean, we've got a big family going on here. So if you guys want to be like Jesse, there's a link right there. Got to throw that in, Jesse.
This is what, Patrick, real quick. This is one of my pipe dreams for my whole life since I was a kid is get in the stock market and learn the stock markets and learn where investors go to make money.
You bet. And you're just getting started, Jesse, man. It's a fantastic. In 10 years, when you look back at the road that you took to get where you are in 10 years, you're just going to be amazed. It's just such a crazy good time, Everybody says it's stressful, Patrick, but it's not.
Because everyone's watching this, that I was really I went through those sleepless nights. It's a learning curve getting in.
You bet.
Even though your services offers so much, still I go through it. Right, I've learned it myself and go through it.
Yeah, and that's a big part of it. You want to get better yourself and stuff, and we always talk about that too, Samuel and I. Is that ultimately down the line there should be a point when you don't need us anymore. you know.
Oh,
So,
I hope
and
not.
that's the beautiful part. That's when we can pat ourselves on the back,
Yeah.
you know, because we did well. But Jesse, I don't want to take up too much of your time. If it's cool with you, I'm
Yeah,
going to
do
go
have to
ahead and
get
bring
back
on
to it.
Hale.
All right.
And let me
Appreciate
get
it,
her.
Patrick, and the rest of the
Oh,
team. Good
Jesse,
job.
thank you so much for coming on the show. You know, it's absolutely wonderful having you. You have a great weekend, Jesse.
All right. Aloha.
We'll see you in the group. You bet.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, Mrs. Hale, you can click that link anytime. And Roland, I'm not sure. You can always, Roland, just use the DM and send it over to me. I can take a look. But Hale, anytime you are ready, you can go ahead and click that link and I'll bring you right into the show if you want. Are any of you guys watching the Supreme Court? That's right. Hale, man. And she didn't even know she had the game. It's amazing. So let's see. I don't know. Maybe Hale is having trouble with the link. Let me send it to her on Facebook one more time. There you go. Okay, I sent you over the link. Anytime you want to click that, you're welcome to come on over. And yeah, Hale, man, she was our superstar, really. Everybody made money on this pick. Like I said, even in the model portfolio where we don't mess around, we go exactly by the orders. There she is. There's our girl. I'm going to bring you on right now. Okay, hi, get ready. You're coming on right now. Welcome, young lady.
Well, hello. It took a minute to figure out.
We haven't seen each other since the live event.
I know.
How have you been?
I've been excellent.
Welcome.
I feel like Jesse. Wait, let me turn off the live feed now because I'm listening to you and listening to me. Okay. So
no worries.
I'm like Jesse. Like last week, Friday, I was ready to get out, and this week I was cheering buckets. So
nice. And that's how trading is. It's you're always going to have the biggest thing, Hale, is actually teaching people how to lose in the stock market, because you always hear the numbers, right? 93 to 96% of people lose money in the stock market. That's right. How few people make money. But a lot of it is learning how to lose, because everybody has losing trades. And it's how you manage them, and it's how you get back up on the horse, and you don't let trades destroy your portfolio. You always have the ability to trade forward. And these are the things that, you're a brand new trader. It's an amazing story. We're so proud to have you in the service and stuff. Couldn't be a nicer person. And it's just it'll take a little while, but it's a learning process, Hale. And this is good that you got a little stripes early on in your career.
Yes, I went to classes. I paid a lot of money. I didn't gain anything, so the losses were getting bigger and bigger, and I just gave up.
Yeah.
When Samuel had his video, I thought, okay, this is the next opportunity, and I just have to take advantage of it. And I appreciate the attention. I appreciate all of the camaraderie and the team. And
it's amazing.
I know Jesse very well, and he's been so supportive. And so nice. Yesterday was a huge win, and I was so excited.
And it was amazing too with that, right? Because in the morning when we first made the call, there wasn't a whole lot of people on, right? It was early for Hawaii, especially for us here in Hawaii. And what happened was, all of a sudden you saw Talagu and everybody else messaging the other members, hey, go get your profit, go get your profit. And it was such a community effort. It was amazing. All you guys are just crazy amazing. You guys make Hawaii look so good. You really do, because it just shows how, in Hawaii, we're so together and orientated to the Ohana and stuff, And we were so happy that you accepted the invitation to come on today.
Oh, thank you. It's a pleasure. And one of the things, I didn't even understand some of the verbiage. I didn't know what trailing stocks were. I didn't know, or stops. I didn't know how to do that on Ameritrade. And I thought, well, I'm just putting this in. And when it came back at, I bought at 80 cents and I sold at 3.25.
Yes. Yes.
So it was quite amazing.
There are people with decades more experience than you that would kill for that trade.
Absolutely.
And we're about to cap another couple of them too. I know you missed the Q one right before that, but I know you're in this X trade. I know you're in this new Q trade. I saw you post your things. Actually, I think we got everybody in these trades, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, it woke me up this morning and you said, hurry up. And I thought, oh my goodness, I don't even know what city I'm in. And he wants me to start trading. And I did. I got it in at, I think, 19 cents.
Nice.
Which was
beautiful.
Yes,
beautiful. Yes. That's a great price. I think on the model portfolio, we ended up getting in at 23 cents. So
yes.
Yeah, we're all right there in that range. So
at some point,
again, we're looking for $3. We're not looking for 40 cents. We're looking for $3 again. So
yes. And at some point, you're going to tell us what trading stops are. I don't even trailing.
Yeah, this weekend, and thank you for asking during the show. Just like with that, where like for yourself, Hale, you just started trading. We have quite a few members like yourself. And so what the team will do is because we have different clients and we have our own portfolios and stuff, we have access to like the Thinkorswim TD model platform, the Schwab, the Fidelity. So what we'll do is the team this weekend will do a quick video for all of you, and we'll show you how to put those trailing stops in on the fly.
I'm thinking I didn't need it because I did so well.
300%. I wouldn't worry about it.
Absolutely.
At 300%, the only problem you have is what beer you're having tonight.
And I don't drink, so now I got to just figure out where the good water is.
You bet. And you can see Samuel's here too, and he's saying, you're exactly the type of client we love. Never had success in the market and already up. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And learning too, becoming a more educated trader. And, the more you understand it, the more fun it is, right?
Right. And I have to say, I know that you folks have the disclaimer that says only 5% of your portfolio. And I did not listen with the cues, which caused a much bigger loss than I wanted.
It's okay.
But this gain was overshadowed all of the loss. So
that Twitter trade gets it right back,
Absolutely.
And I had a feeling that's why you didn't get in the last Q trade, because maybe you went a little more deep than you wanted to on the last one. But I knew you'd be right back up on the horse.
They rejected it, huh? My trade. Yes. Twice.
Oh, that's right. They rejected the order for some reason. We still got to figure out why they did that. But you're in these trades. That's all. That's the pass. Yeah. Yes. But you're welcome to share anything you want, Hale.
Thank you. I really just want to say it's been great support, great education. And although, there are some setbacks, which you said don't get emotionally involved, which I know that very well, Samuel. And yet I did for a minute and I got out of it quickly, which is just to switch and keep moving and then get into more trades, which was great. Nice. I do Thinkorswim, and I appreciate that you're able to educate us in all platforms, because I didn't want to have to move and start a whole new account.
No, there's no reason for that. TD is a great brokerage. It's a fantastic little brokerage. And I think they just bought some other Scottrade. They just bought Scottrade a couple months back. So they're kind of getting growing and stuff. So the tools will only get better. But the TD platform is a little confusing as compared to the Schwab's Thinkorswim. What is it? Smart Edge. And so that's why we didn't want to do the video on a Thursday while we're trading. But we'll do it on the weekend because we just didn't want to confuse you guys and stuff. At that point, it was just better just stick with those limit orders. We'll worry about trailing stops next week.
Okay, sounds good. The limit order worked.
we'll get you hooked up over the weekend, all of you, on trailing stops. So, and and that's part of the service. If you guys need something to get better at trading, we will produce it for you. We have no problem with that. We love you guys.
I love you too. I am enjoying this.
Hale, you are a gem. Absolutely a gem. We put your first trade in together. You remember at the live show?
Yes. Yes.
That was amazing.
That was really the icebreaker for me. I kept thinking, I'm going to do it. And being there in person, sitting next to you and just doing it was so easy.
Yeah, that's how we roll at Stock Pick Profits. It was fun though. It's fun. And I think you won. No, we're still in that trade.
We're still in that.
We're still in that trade. That's one of our late September trades. We're expecting this as this trade resolves. It'll probably start resolving next week, and those trades are going to start blowing up too. Those were positional trades. So
I hope that it's before the 21st, because I am actually in an airplane going to Canada. So
okay. No problem. I'll remember that. I promise you, I will remember that.
Thank you. I think 3 or 4 for September 21st. I thought, oh no.
In fact, I'm getting old, so actually everything else except the QQQ trade is the 21st, but the X trade we just set up is the following month.
Yeah.
So I'm writing that down, Hale. Don't worry.
Thank you.
And I'll put it on the team's main station, and then that way we don't forget.
Yes, I think we have to do another event too soon.
Yeah, Samuel will be informing all of you about that very soon. Did you hear that, Samuel?
Absolutely.
They're clamoring for another event.
It's time, especially with these great wins. It's time.
Yeah. Well, it's a very tradable market. April and May were very tough markets, especially with those sudden 700-point sell downs and stuff. You'd be in a great trade and you'd wake up in the morning and there'd be a Trump tweet and your trade was just gone.
I know everybody's talking about Nike going up, and that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, Nike was up today after the beating it took the last couple of days. We actually took a look at it, but we decided to go with steel instead. So we like steel. Jeff will like that. I'm going to put up Jeff's amen because he loves steel too. But Hale, did you want to share anything else? I'm so sorry, Hale. I actually have a 15-year neighbor who is a Ha'aheo also. And it's a very bad habit of mine to ha'a. I'm so sorry. My apologies.
No problem. I appreciate it.
My Portuguese.
That's okay. I'm a quarter Portuguese. So see, we have that in common.
Don't feel bad. I'm full Portuguese. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But,
well, I just want to say thank you. I appreciate all the effort. I appreciate the time. I appreciate how early you wake up, and I wake up a little later than that. But I love this. I love doing it. I'm so busy that this gives me an opportunity to invest and win without having to invest a whole lot of time that I don't have.
Oh, that's exactly what the service is. And then by osmosis along the way, you learn a couple things. So, but the main thing is you build wealth.
That is the main thing.
Nobody's ever going to ask you where you got the money. They're just going to ask you how much money.
Yes.
But okay, Hale, we'll let you get your weekend started. Unless you wanted to share anything more. Thank you again, Hale, so much for coming on the show. Like I said, you and I met personally at the last event. We put your first trade in together. There's a little special connection between you and I on that. And it was did our hearts so good, the whole trading team, when you said, I sold it. What was it? 310 or something like that. Yeah. We had to look at it 3 times. We were at Jasmine when we were calculating your return 3 times. Are you sure it's 325? I said, now that's a winner. That's a winner.
Absolutely. And I appreciate it. And I look forward to our next meeting, whenever that's going to be.
Well, Samuel's got something lined up, and I think he's going to be making an announcement soon. But Samuel and Laura in the office handle that. So, but you keep an eye out for that, and them, they'll let everybody know. They'll have to let me know because I got to show up, I guess.
Absolutely.
But yeah, Hale, happy Aloha Friday from us here in Kalihi.
Thank you. I'm here in Hilo, and it's a beautiful day in
how
Hilo.
is Hilo right now?
It's
Is
beautiful.
it?
I was actually attempting to have that be the backdrop, except it is so bright and sunny that
Too bright.
Too bright. It was too bright.
Yeah.
It's beautiful here.
Oh, nice. It's a beautiful day in Kalihi too. So it looks like it's going to be an incredible weekend. We're back. Yeah. We're back. The islands are back.
Absolutely.
Okay, Ha'aheo, you have an amazing weekend, Ha'aheo, and over the weekend we'll post that how to use trailing stops in the group boards, and if you're busy over the weekend, we'll see you Monday morning.
I'll see you Monday morning.
Thank you so much.
So much. Thank everybody.
Aloha.
Thank you, Samuel, for hanging in there with me. Okay.
Thank you, Ha'aheo.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Okay, so that was a couple of our members, and that's the way we're going to do the show on Fridays now. You know, it must have been a good show because my hair's messed up. But let's take these off real quick. And this is what we're going to do on the Friday shows from now on. You know, Friday, it's important to unwind. You know, we've been, like I said, we've been busting our ass from Monday morning, 2 o'clock in the morning here in Hawaii. You guys that are on the mainland, you've been busting your, you know what's, from 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, watching the market, putting up with the news, putting up with the tweets, putting up with the stress. And it's Friday, and we're going to start having fun on Friday. It's Unwind Friday. No more market talk, no more tweet talk, no more nothing talk. Let's talk and have fun. So going forward Fridays, we'll be sending out invitations to people to be guests on the show. If you would like to appear on the show, you've got something to say, something to share, you want to just talk to me on screen, maybe you want to call me names, maybe you want to tell me I'm great. You just pop us a message in the comments, and the office will get right to it, okay? Because every Friday we're going to have a couple guests on. Look, it was a fantastic week in the market. There's no denying that. It's a very tradable market right now, and we are taking absolute advantage of it. We just came off this April and May, which is a very tough April and May. I mean, we had our biggest market decline. We had a couple 700-point days. We had just this massive downturns that would happen in a flash. But now we're getting some semblance. Things are starting to work out, and you see how fast we make some money. And a flip-flop Friday. I like that, Jesse. I'm wearing flip-flops right now. You can't see me from the waist down. Thank God. Anyways, so look, gang, let's call it a Friday. Jesse, Ha'aheo, from all of us here at the trade team and everybody at the office, thank you so much for blessing us with your presence today. The rest of you, don't forget, if you want to be on the show next Friday, you want to just talk story, you just want to see yourself on the internet, you know, that's cool. Go ahead and post it in the comments and we'll line that up. And other than that, you guys have a fantastic weekend. You football buffs, have fun with football. You outdoor buffs, go have some outdoor fun. Myself, I'm going to catch up with some sleep. Anyways, you guys have a great weekend. It was a fantastic show. Thank you so much. We'll see you Monday morning.